What it is, what it is, what it is. Welcome to the Trap for the Kid, man. Alright, so today, let's get to it. Today, it's gonna be about, I'm gonna be honest, straight up, we're gonna be straight up with it, man. We gotta man up. We gotta man up with this one. We're gonna close in too. So today is about how I messed up a 6-year relationship, you know, and I put it on me because as a man you take responsibility of, you know, your actions, right? So I'll make sure I ain't too dark in this. And I want to say what happened to me within these 6 years was one of the best 6 years I would say in a relationship I ever had. I can't even lie. Like, you feel me? It's something that I feel like it's hard to find again, because if you're in this position and you had a really good relationship, but you know it ended in ways where you was just like you felt like you wasn't ready in the first place, things coming away. And for me, I'm gonna be honest, it was my pride. My pride as a man made me fall back and being the man I should have been, just being in a relationship, being committed, being loyal, being the man I'm supposed to be. Now, I messed up a few times. She took me back and I felt like I couldn't be disrespecting this woman no more. Personally, it wasn't that I couldn't keep a job. It was more so I felt like a job in this moment right now in my life just wasn't important, because I need to focus on making it and doing it big and making it big so I could be able to take care of you, you know, take care of her. So, and I'm not making no excuse. This is just what was going on within me, because I felt like how fast I was already moving. And within my relationship, I felt like I should have been at a certain point already in this, with having kids or just being that provider and, you know, making her feel comfortable, making her feel safe. And I was doing that already, but in my mind, I didn't think I was doing it well enough. I didn't think I was doing it at that, you know, at that level where she's okay, I'm okay. You know what I mean? So a lot of what I say kind of like got to me was the fact that it's like she became the motherfucking man. Excuse my French. Like hold on, like she's able to keep a job, and in these times you're just thinking like she's doing the basics to keep things going, right? But as a man, I feel like working out, finding a school, finding where I need to be is like kind of more important. But that rather so I'm not even in my, I got an ankle problem. Like, so when I get the 3rd, 4th, 5th gear, it's like for some reason, man, my ankle just, I don't know, but it's something on my ankle. And but I can work, I can push it, I get in that field for sure, you know. And the guidance of where I'm at and where I was going, I'm not gonna say I ain't have my coach. I had my coach. Now my coach basically was telling me, you know, I got this and that, and the fear of us separating was in cahoots with my decisions of where I was gonna place myself. So I figured I'd go to school ASA. Went to school ASA, did that, played ball, and I sacrificed to play ball. But at the end of the day, you know, football, and it's like everywhere I went, Jacksonville, I'm trying to find a football. Because I'm not committing to working at wherever and for whoever. It never sat with me like that. So as time goes on, more so like her family is kicking in the door, man. Like, and when I say that, it's to say they're kicking in the door, meaning they're opening the door for us. But my mind is saying, well, what am I doing for us? Alright. And if I ain't doing much, if I ain't, shawty, why you here? Hold on, wait, you best off going back to your mama. Because later on down the road, I don't want us to be in a situation where I felt like we could have been somewhere better. But this is all in the mind, and understanding how a relationship goes. When you feel this way about a person, you gotta really understand your position as a man. You know what I mean? Like, from turning him from a teenage, young man to a man, it's like a lot of things should have been out of your head, because you were establishing a foundation with somebody, not just himself. And sometimes it's hard because it's like, you got the girl, like, and you feel me? Some of the things that you feel like should be, and that's why I've been learning how to enjoy the moment, enjoy who you with, enjoy where you at in life. Because sometimes you don't even need to have much. You just want to have the moment. You just want to be engaged. You just want to, extend that invisible love, like that invisible thing you seen in your head. Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to get old with each other. We're supposed to grow old. We're supposed to get old. So everything gonna get old. It's gonna get boring. Shit ain't gonna be fun no more. It's just gonna be like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. But you holding on to what you promised, you know what I mean? And I did some wild stuff, man. Let me keep it real, like, but I was always honest with her, because I couldn't never hold nothing. You feel me? Just always honest, even when I messed up. Grab her by the hand and let her know, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up. Don't be running from your problems and thinking it's gonna because at the end of the day, you gonna be like, this the girl I really wanna, and I'm finna hold this shit away from her. Do that shit as a man. Tell her, man, look, I done boo play, I done played. And it's like, you feel me? She gonna take it how she take it. But you as the man gonna have to verse it and do your thing. You know what I mean? So a lot of trust been broken along the way, but it's like the way she fought, and she might fight harder than the man. A man might fight hard. It's like, we gonna fight though. At the end of the day, we gonna fight for each other. But you gotta believe, like, if you love somebody and know that their comfort space is where home is, don't force them to be outside. Just be with them and not against them at the end of the day, like. And then try to figure it out. Build yourself up, get your money, and stay connected. It's been time. It's been some time now, but it took some time for me to get here to be able to express this to you guys. So y'all know where I'm at mentally. You know what I mean? And I feel good about myself. I feel good about where I'm at now mentally. I know I came from so far, and at 29 and restarting is kind of like, at least you got a second chance to restart. You got a chance to make it better for yourself. You got a chance to make it better for you. So you can change how you actually think. You can change what you perceive, because that breakup, I'm gonna tell you this now, it took me from when it was 20, 11/27/14, right? Break up like 22, right? Coronavirus time, and from there, 29. Through that timing, I'm talking about taking drugs, doing drugs to get none, like, and get high. But I'm really thinking about where the fuck I should have been because it didn't work out. And that was the only thing I was thinking about, working out. Like, work out and working her ass out. Like, I ain't thinking about no, but yeah, like, you think about the getting into that position and making the money and stuff like that, but it ain't click about building the foundation as the man you need to be. You gotta be disciplined. Yeah, you gotta hold a job, brother. You got to. I mean, she gonna need something. And if you playing that role, and if you ain't got a girl right now, your mama, your dad, or somebody, whoever you teaming up with, they gonna need something, cause you feel me? They there for you. You know what I mean? So you wanna be that asset of always having, and you ain't gotta have too much. Just always make sure you got something. You know, nowadays they making it seem like you gotta get old lady a big AMG 63. You gotta do all that. And I ain't stunting on nobody because I love my people. And I love when my people stunt. But you gotta buy a Rolls Royce and give her flowers and all this shit, give her straight hundreds. It ain't about that shit. Cause at the end of the day, all she wanna do is go to a good restaurant, eat some food, and get her laid on. You feel me? That's it. Like, it ain't nothing much to it. She ain't trying to be bigger than what she is. She just wanna just be comfortable. So as the man, you hold that shit down, you hold the fort down. You know, be proud of yourself that you can fucking deal with your girl problems. Cause I feel like women ain't no problems. It's like, what's the problem? Just what is it? Cause anything can be solved. You know how they get. Feel me? It's always something now. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep this on for too long. But I appreciate y'all for watching and being on. You feel me? The show. First vlog, I wanna put it out there like that. You know, it's pretty good, pretty cool. You feel me? Money.